Our focus this morning is on the state of Maharashtra, which remains the worst hit state by coronavirus, with the total number of cases now touching the 10,000 mark. The state yesterday reported 583 fresh coronavirus cases, while 27 deaths were also reported in last 24 hours. 30% now of India's coronavirus cases are in Maharashtra alone. With the addition of 417 fresh coronavirus cases, the number in Mumbai rose to 6,875. 20 more patients, unfortunately, have succumbed to the virus, taking the death toll in Mumbai to 290. Pune has also, in fact, been crippled by coronavirus. 1,738 cases of COVID-19 have been reported in Pune, including over 90 deaths. 1,773 patients have been discharged till date after making a full recovery. Now, in view of the rising cases, the government may give some relaxations in green zones, but no curbs would be eased in Mumbai as expected. And amid this crisis in Maharashtra, ruckus was also witnessed in Mumbai's Nehru Nagar during the distribution of forms. This is for the migrant labourers, which would facilitate the return to native states. Now, the incident happened near a local Shiv Sena office. Due to the convergence of hundreds of stranded labourers, chaos ensued at the venue, after which police resorted to lathi charge to restore order. The Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh meanwhile said that the stranded persons can go back to their respective hometowns after permission from the district collector and only after furnishing all details. Pankaj Upadhyay is joining us live from Mumbai with more details on this. Pankaj, at a time when you're seeing such a big crisis playing out in Mumbai, the last thing we need is massive crowds gathering with no social distancing, none of the norms being followed. Was the government simply not prepared to deal with this, considering that there was a directive given that they will help migrant labourers? They should have perhaps seen this coming. Okay, we'll reconnect with Pankaj. Apologies for that. In fact, the visuals that you see on your screens are from Nehru Nagar in Mumbai, which is where these migrant labourers had come to get a form to, in fact, ensure that the government helps them in leaving for their respective native villages and towns. Now, it is at this time that the police had to resort to lathi charge simply because of the kind of crowds that had gathered. Pankaj Upadhyay is back with us. Pankaj, good morning. I was asking you about whether the government simply did not prepare enough for this kind of a situation, considering that there was a notification from the centre and states that they will help migrants get back to their natives. How did the government not see this coming?
Akshita, the state has given lockdown relaxations for stranded migrants, pilgrims, tourists, and students. But of course, the focus is going to remain on the migrant labourers. Now, understand there would be anywhere between 5 to 10 lakh migrant labourers scattered all across Maharashtra, especially in Mumbai. And the state feels that a majority of them would now be wanting to return to their respective states. So this is not just a scenario where you have migrant laborers returning to their respective state, but it is going to be a inter-district travel as well. So now that the government has decided that the lockdown relaxations have been made, most of these migrant laborers are desperate to return home. We've seen in the last couple of weeks as well, how they have been very vocal about they want to return to their respective states as well. But now the fact remains, since this is a very huge number, how is this going to work out? The Home Minister of Maharashtra, Anil Deshmukh, has clearly said that the district collectors have been made nodal officers of the various districts. But how is this going to pan out? Who's going to bear the transportation costs? How are the transportation facilities going to be maintained in each district? Because the trains are not running, So that remains a big issue at this point of time. Sources are telling us that perhaps the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Uddhav Thackeray, would also be talking to the various chief ministers. Of course, we've seen how Maharashtra has already sent buses to get its students up from Kota. Will that formula be replicated? How is the state exchequer going to take the burden of transporting the migrants to the various states? So these are the small issues which still need to be sorted out, and a clarity still needs to come out over these issues. But the fact remains, this has come as a big ray of hope for the migrant laborers, and now they are rushing to get the forms wherein they have to provide their details, and once they have the details form submitted, it is only then they would be given permission, and this is going to come in effect from tomorrow.
Okay, Pankaj, thank you for joining us with those details. This is something that the government will have to address, and perhaps it could happen more than just this one time in Nehru Nagar, considering that directives have been given to migrants that they can get help from the government. There's no doubt that they are going to try and gather in huge numbers to get that help from the authorities.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.